Hello, YouTube! Today we are ranking Valorant agents based on how toxic they are. Well, Valorant agent mains. If you guys want to see more of this stuff live, please come over to Twitch, twitch.tv/eggwick, and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you enjoy the content. That's new. That's new. So my editor's gonna put that in. Anyway. Let's do it! Tier list time! Okay, I guess for the highest we're gonna name it something like Flames You Every Game. Right? Okay, that's fine. I think that's a good one. Alright, what is the second level? Doesn't calm either. Oh!
Let's just FF A tier.
Okay, I like that, I like that. Let's just FF. Oh, great tier. Great tier. Okay, oh, I also need to say that you can only have 3 agents per tier to make this a bit harder. We have 18 agents and we gotta have 3. We gotta balance it out. So that'll be fun. Not toxic, doesn't calm either. And then this one is passive aggressive Andy. And the last one is a good teammate. Right? Hey, what's this one? What's under Let's Just FF? What is worse than a passive-aggressive Andy, but is also not as bad as the guy who just gives up early on? A B for backseat. Okay. Alright, let's start with Breach. Where do you think Breach mains lie? My experience with Breach mains, I think Breach mains are a bit passive-aggressive. I feel like the rationale behind them is because they flash for you, you don't peek, and they're like, I flash for you, why don't you... Let's just FF? No way, right? I think Breach mains can be somewhat passive-aggressive. They flash for you, you don't peek, and then it comes out, they're like, I flashed for you, or why didn't you peek off my flash? You know? No way Breach mains have no comms, man. You can't play Breach and have no comms. I think I know who to put in the B for backseat. I already see it. Okay? I already have an inkling. Anyway, but it's fine. Okay, what do we think of Brimstone mains? The very few Brimstone mains we actually see. I feel like Brimstone mains are the types to just smoke, stim beacon, run in, not say anything, die, and then just type randomly. I feel like it's a not toxic, no comms type of situation. Or, you know, I honestly feel like when you're forced to play smokes, I feel like you're forced to be a nicer player. I don't know why. Maybe that's the smoke main and me talking. But I feel like as smokers, you can't be toxic to your team just because. I feel like smoke mains get the most dude. Not gonna lie, we play the most boring ass role, and for some reason we're also the least toxic. Alright chat, I'm gonna put Brim in not toxic, no comms. I feel like Brimstone mains are they just can't be bothered. They do their own thing, they plant the bombs, they run back for lineups, not say a word to your team, but win you the round. Alright, where are we putting Cypher mains? Cypher mains are known to be very questionable. If you watch WestJet, you know what he calls them. I think Cypher mains, they're interesting people, right? I don't know if they're good teammates. I feel like Sentinels are kind of forced to be good teammates just because you're like the backbone of the team, man. But Cypher, I don't know. Okay, let me recall my experience with ranked. I actually think Cypher mains tend to backseat a bit. I'm gonna put Cypher in B for backseat. Just because I feel like a lot of times they're gonna tell you to play a certain way. Not that it's bad, you need to play a certain way to take advantage of Cypher's traps and stuff, but I feel like they might go overboard a bit with that. So I'm gonna put you in B for backseat, you little smart asses. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Sorry, Cypher mains. Alright. Jet mains. This is what we've all been waiting for, chat. Where are the jet mains going? I know everyone loves to put them in flame 2 every game, but I feel like jet mains take a lot of flame 2.
Jet, revive me.
I feel like they're not the most toxic. By the way, we can only have 3 in each tier. I know it's either flames you every game or let's just FF. But I feel like flames you every game is a Reyna main type of thing, you know? Alright, you know, screw it. I'm gonna put you in let's just FF jet mains. I think jet mains don't really flame every game. I feel like sometimes you get the very silent jet main who just doesn't say anything and just like doesn't entry, lurks mid, has nothing to say, and then when you lose round 3, they're like, this game is lost, guys. My team is garbage. Let's forfeit this game, please. Alright, let's do Omen, chat. I'm sorry, I'm pretty biased. I think everyone knows that I am an Omen main. If you're playing smokes, you're playing Omen, or Omen main's toxic. We gotta put my boy Omen as good teammate, right? We gotta. There's no other way. He's gotta go there. It's just simple mathematics. Okay, Omen main, you're there. What Omen mains are you getting? Me. I am the Omen main. As such, I am the sole No, I'm not. Well, Flex Ninja's a nice guy, right? You know, you guys know Mo Park? He's the OG Omen main. He seems like a nice dude too. You know, Omen mates are Pugman. Peg chop. Anyway. Bias confirmed, 100%. 100%. They are not toxic, but they are trash at the game. That hurts. Hurts my feelings. Omens are super toxic? Really? Okay, moving on. Where do we put Phoenix, chat? I'm pretty sure Phoenix is a claim to every type of game type of character. Just because he actually uses his flames. Huh? Huh? Get it? Huh? Anyway, okay. This is where we get to the hard part, chat. I don't know who to put into the very top category because we can only have 3 in each. Why am I seeing a surprising amount of Phoenix's top? That's interesting. I've never thought of Phoenix as like particularly toxic character because Phoenix can friendly fire. Phoenix players are pretty toxic and low elo. Phoenix are the annoying 10-year-olds. Okay, so would you put Phoenix as our first flame to every game? Remember, we can only have 3 per tier, so we gotta be careful. I mean, we can move them around later, but I don't feel like we can put Phoenix as passive-aggressive Andy. Flames you every game because why else are you playing Phoenix? Alright, screw it guys, we're putting Phoenix on top. This is our first controversial decision. He also uses flames. So there you go, Phoenix mains. I love this. This is helping out my OCD. We have 1 per tier now and it looks clean. This will make a great thumbnail. All for the content, am I right? Alright, where do we put Raze mains? Any Raze mains in the chat? Can we see a representative for the Raze mains? Flames and I'm a Raze main? Passive aggressive. You guess Raze mains are passive aggressive? I feel like they are. Relatively, you know. We're just stereotyping an entire audience, an entire segment of the community. When I was climbing the ranks, I played with a Raze main. I think at a certain point, he got into a heated argument with another player in our stack. Something about like, it was a 50-50 decision. It was like, he was gonna appear long and my other teammate thought he was gonna appear a garage. And the guy appeared long and he got mad at him. Well, it was a big debate and you know, it was just hindsight 2020 type of thing. So I'm gonna put Raze mains in B for, oh, actually no, they don't backseat. They just do their own thing. I think Raze mains are passive aggressive Andes. I think that's fair. You know, they'll do their own thing. They'll probably die, start the round, or try to do some flights type of beat, and then casually flame their team. Like, you guys gotta do something. Or something like that. Alright, where are we putting Sage, chat? I think Sage mains are generally good teammates, but we gotta think hard about this since we only have 3 per tier. Are there any other agents who would classify as good teammates? I'm trying to think. I don't think so. I think Sage mains are pretty good teammates. Okay, I think this is fine. I think Sage mains, they don't really have the opportunity to be toxic. I mean, what can Sage mains do to you if ever they are toxic? What, they're gonna heal you? They're gonna... Actually, you know what? Some Sage mains are pretty toxic. I do remember a time I was playing a custom game with my mod. I asked for a heal and instead of healing me, she slow orbed me. So now I have PTSD. I think I'm gonna think about this hard. And you know, chat, certain Sage mains on TikTok only heal you if you call them mommy. So, it's pretty questionable if they're good teammates or not. Think about that, chat. Think about it long and hard. Man, you know, I'm just gonna put Sage mains in good teammate. I think Sage mains do a lot for the team. You know, they're the heal bot, they're the pocket Sage, they're the E-couple duo. They're probably a good teammate to at least one person. They're duo. And yeah, Sage mains do take a lot of I mean, especially in low elo. I'm pretty sure people flame them for not walling mid, even though that's not a requirement every game. Alright, Sova mains. Where do we put Sova mains? Chat, Sovas are... I don't know. Sometimes when I think of Sova mains, I think about WestJet, because I know WestJet's a Sova main, and Average Jonas is a Sova main. Average Jonas is a nice dude. Who else is a Sova main? Are those the 2 famous Sova mains? Hiko? Oh, right. Yeah, and Sinatra. What do we think of Sinatra? Based on Sinatra's playstyle. Is it let's just FF? Passive aggressive? Dude, that's gonna be 3 out of 3. Are you sure we want to fill that up already? They flame you for losing a clutch and when you take the bait, they ace 2 times in a row and slap you in the face. Massive donger moment, right?
I'll tear through you all!
This is where the tier list gets hard because we have to fill out the tiers. I don't think Sova mains can have no comms because in general, to play Sova, you kind of have to comm, you know, where you're reconning, where you're darting, where you're gonna drone, all that good stuff. I think I'm gonna put Sova mains in B for backseat. I mean, that's a relatively decent assumption. I don't know. This is for fun. Alright, when we think of Vipers, I know Unidaro's a Viper main. I know I make fun of Viper mains a lot, but Uni's a nice guy. Viper mains are really good. There's some good Vipers. This is kind of hard. Generally, in my games, they don't comms that much. Viper, no comms. Not toxic, no comms. Okay, I think that's fine. I think that's fair. Dude, we're filling this out way too fast. We still have a bunch of other agents. It's fine. I think Viper mains are not toxic. How ironic. Not toxic, no comm type of beat. Can we get a mommy category for Viper? Dude, we already have Sage. Dude, are all the... you know, it's fine. It's fine. Rado mains! Where are Rado mains going? I already know that people are gonna put Rado straight to the top. And honestly, I don't blame them. For some reason, I always hear about the toxic Rados. I'm sorry, Rado mains. Just get it done with. Oh my god. I'm gonna put Rado mains in Flames You every game. I don't think Jet mains are as toxic, right? Oh, we have one more. Killjoy mains.
Hello.
Are Killjoy mains in Let's Just FF? I kind of want to put you there for my OCD, but I don't think that's the case. I think Killjoy mains might be like, no comms, not toxic type. Who's a Killjoy main? Kiyo's a Killjoy main. Kiyo's a nice guy. Not that it matters here. We're talking about the majority. Good teammate? Really? Okay, here are our remaining picks, by the way. We have Chamber, KO, Astra, Yoru, Sky. Yeah, you know what? I think Killjoy mains might be in good teammate. Killjoy mains, I agree with you. Killjoy mains are pretty nice.
Precise.
From my experience. Okay, chat. What do we think about Sky? Whenever I think Sky mains, I think about like Nosy just blinding people and knifing people. I think these guys are the FF Andes, right? As a previous Sky main, that's so true. Alright, we got the testimony from the previous Sky main. Sky goes to Let's Just FF. If their flash slightly blinds someone, and the person kills them while flashed, they're gonna mold. I'm sorry. Okay, anyway. Yoru mains, chat. Where do the Yoru mains go? For the 2% of society who actually mains Yoru. Wait, how many do we have? We have 5 left and 5 tiers. 1 each. As a full-time Yoru main since release, passive-aggressive or no comms? Questionable. I feel like, this is hard. Because when I look at the rest of the agents here, I think Yoru might be the most toxic out of all these agents. We have Yoru, Astra, KO, Chamber, and Neon. Actually, Neon might be pretty toxic too. We gotta decide between Yoru and Neon. Who's more toxic? Wait, Chamber? Are Chambers toxic? Neon? Are Neon mains toxic? Neon Flames easy? Alright, let's just do that then. Let's just look at all these agents. Okay, so you guys think Neon is a pretty toxic agent? I think Neon just goes straight to the top, right? Wait, Chamber is top? You guys think Chamber is top? I think Chamber mains are on the FF life, man. I don't think Chamber mains flame you, necessarily. I think they're the weak mental Andes. Okay, wait, I'm gonna just say, before we do anything, I'm gonna put Astra in B for backseat. With Astra's playstyle, I feel like you gotta backseat a little bit. You know, you gotta be the controller. For me, I think we have to decide whether Chamber or Yoru is the more toxic agent main. Is it Yoru or Chamber? I don't think KO is comparable to these two. So you gotta decide this one first. I feel like it might be Chamber, Chad. I think Yoru mains take so many L's already. Alright, screw it. I'm gonna put Chamber up here in the Let's Just FF category. Sorry, Chamber mains. Alright, where do we put Yoru? We've got 2 more. I think Yoru is probably the passive-aggressive Andy, right? Do we have any duelists who are lower than passive-aggressive? No, we don't. I guess this is just biased against duelist mains. Look at all these duelist mains. They're all up there. I'm a Yoru main myself, and I'm passive-aggressive. That's fair. Game data says 84% of Yoru mains mute everyone. Alright, Yoru mains and passive-aggressive. And last but not the least, we have KO and not toxic. No comms. So here's the final list. I think this is pretty fair so far. So that's it for the tier list. What are we doing?